Hey guys, Jay! Welcome back to the channel. So guys, the toy news has been a little bit thin as of late, but thanks to Manuel Eduardo Caritas, we are getting a few bright spots in the toy collecting sphere. Guys, Roy Juarez, Manuel Eduardo Caritas on Instagram has posted up some amazing artwork for the upcoming cartoon collection, and I want to take a deep dive into this and see exactly what was posted on his Instagram page. Definitely give him a like and follow, and tell him that Jay sent you. Let's take a deep dive into this, guys, and see exactly what Hordak was up to on the backing card of his action figure. Let's have a look. It's been a bit of a slow week for toy news, but we have had some bright spots, and I gotta tell you, it never fails that Manuel Eduardo Caritas, Roy Juarez on Instagram, has always been able to deliver us some amazing news bites, and I gotta tell you, today was no exception. Got a notice on my feed that Roy Juarez had actually posted up a couple of new images right after the Geldor pre-order. And I gotta tell you guys, Geldor is still available if you guys are interested on MattelCreations.com. Heading over there, you can still pick him up for $20, add to cart, limit 3 per customer. So head over there, guys. Don't miss out on this guy. He really is a deep-cut character, which you guys should definitely take a look at. But aside from that, some brand new images were posted on Manuel Eduardo Caritas, Roy Juarez's Instagram page. And I want to take a deep dive into this because, honestly, these are a lot of fun, especially if you're collecting the cartoon collection for Master Universe Origins. Let's have a look, everybody. Today, guys, we got a glimpse of the backing card art for Hordak. That's right, the evil leader of the Horde. And this is amazing. Taking a look at this set of photos, there's a description here which was provided by Roy Juarez. As seen on Luki Lends a Hand. Now, if you guys remember, Luki was the little creature who would often play games with kids at the end of the show to find out if they were able to spot him while he was hiding in the background of the She-Ra cartoons. Now, normally Luki is an innocent bystander. He doesn't actually get involved with any of the adventures, but in this case, he actually had to. Heading over to the Grayskull Wiki, Luki Lends a Hand episode synopsis. Luki, while trying to find a place to hide, is stunned to find out the entire Whispering Woods is frozen in place by an evil Horde machine. He is summoned to the Crystal Castle, where Lighthope reveals to Luki that Adora, who is also frozen along with Spirit, is really She-Ra, and that he must go to Eternia and find her brother Prince Adam, who Lighthope also reveals to be He-Man. Lighthope opens the portal to Eternia, and Luki winds up at Snake Mountain. There's a bit of another adventure there, which I don't want to spoil, but Luki finds Prince Adam, heads to Eternia, and helps Prince Adam as He-Man to save Etheria from this evil Horde machine, which is freezing everybody in place. A wonderful episode, which is captured in this incredible artwork. And this is something which I really appreciate about Manuel Eduardo Caritas, Roy Juarez, always giving credit to his artists and his team. Bravo, Roy. This is amazing. Graphic design and art direction by Manuel Eduardo Caritas, Roy Juarez. Artwork by Fetch, Francisco Etch Art. Toy design by Sampak, Kantarama 333. Packaging engineer Lawrence Pukrambam. Copy by Yes Really Bob, Rob Rudman. And story by Joshua Skywriter. Bravo to the creative team at Mattel. This is absolutely stunning. Let's take a look at this amazing art for Hordak. Now, a few days ago, Roy had actually posted up a few early sketches of this artwork. And I gotta tell you, really did stun me when I first saw these. And I was really hoping to be able to see the full color artwork very, very soon. And of course, we didn't take long to see that, as Roy posted this incredible artwork here for us to take a look at. There are a few Easter eggs here. Not really too apparent, but it's still a lot of fun to actually take a look at this. Let's have a look. Here we can see Hordak along with Mantenna, who of course is basically the bumbling fool who Hordak likes to pick on. And we can see that the Horde device, which basically freezes everyone in time, has actually affected Mantenna. As a matter of fact, because of its time freezing properties, Mantenna actually cannot fall down the hole, which Hordak loves to throw him into, which actually kind of annoys Hordak in the episode. This, of course, tends to backfire as the device itself ends up freezing the entirety of Etheria, with only magical creatures being able to escape its grasp. Hordak here, of course, is cackling away, and he looks absolutely diabolical in his overall appearance. I love the way he looks here. Huge shout out to Francisco Eckhart, because this is a wonderful depiction of Hordak, literally looking like he came right out of the cartoon screen. And as an extra bonus, we do see a little bit of an Easter egg. Yes, indeed, it is Hordak's trusty sidekick, Imp, who is also gifted with transforming abilities. And every time I see Imp, the fact that we don't have him in cartoon collection form leads me to believe that he's probably going to get an action figure of his very own, which would be awesome. If you're a collector of the Master Universe Classics Club Grayskull collection, the Filmation version of Hordak from He-Man's Master Universe from Super 7 did actually come with an Imp character, as we can see right here. He also came with a transformation box, which was Imp in disguise. Imp could also hold items inside of himself while in this form. So it's a wonderful nod to the original series, and I can't wait until we finally get ourselves an Imp action figure to go alongside with the Cartoon Collection Hordak figure, as this is sorely missing in the final release. I love the overall color schemes and everything surrounding this. It's a wonderful depiction of the interior of the Fright Zone, and that in and of itself really gives me a lot of hope, as I really am crossing my fingers that one day Mattel will give us an opportunity to have a fan's choice to finally select the Horde Tower once again, as they are still working on the Snake Lair, which has run into a few snags and a few problems of its own. But imagine, guys, getting ourselves at least the Horde Tower, which really did sort of give us a glimpse as to what the Fright Zone would actually look like. I really do hope that the Fright Zone does come to retail, at least in some form, perhaps direct to Mattel Creations, and doesn't actually have to be a Kickstarter project. The packaging design for Hordak looks pretty good, as it depicts Hordak right at the top in a menacing fashion, peering down at Castle Grayskull, almost as if the castle is possessed by Hordak's ominous stare. Hordak himself looks incredible, and if you saw him at San Diego Comic-Con, you were treated to one of the best looking Hordak figures in quite some time. He does appear to have a mini-comic of his own, and of course is branded with the Cartoon Collection badging. Hordak, ruthless leader of the evil Horde. Coming to the back, we do see that wonderful backing card art as seen on Luki Lends a Hand, Master Universe, Princess of Power. This is freaking amazing. Modernizing, celebrating the original 80s She-Ra Princess of Power animated series. And I forgot to mention that the She-Ra 40th anniversary emblem is right here at the top corner. So great to see that. And of course, moving down the card, we do see all of the action features. The Time Stop device, which of course Hordak uses to freeze enemies, but in a freak accident ends up freezing the entirety of Etheria, twisting into powerful battle positions. This is a lot of fun. It should also be noted that if you look carefully at Hordak, his head can actually be replaced, still retaining much of the wonderful features for the Cartoon Collection Master Universe Origins action figures, meaning that if you wanted to, you could replace Hordak's head with Skeletor, with He-Man, with pretty much anybody, and it would look kind of silly, but at the same time is a wonderful action feature regardless. And I can't wait until we get this guy into our collection. This is so much fun. The Hordak backing card has been revealed, everybody. Huge shout out once again to Roy Juarez for providing all these wonderful images. And Roy did not stop there. In the previous post, not only did he post up this sketch for the backing card art for Hordak, but he also posted up some teasers for Man-E-Faces as well as Triclops for the Cartoon Collection. Eagle-eyed fans did probably notice that there are some Easter eggs which can be gleamed off of, and for us to really examine, as these are going to be wonderful new additions to the line if they end up becoming action figures and mounts of their own in the Cartoon Collection. Hordak has been unveiled, everybody, and Manuel Eduardo Rita's Roy Juarez continues to bring us amazing artwork. I can't wait to add Hordak to our collections, guys, very, very soon. Oh my gosh, guys, I gotta tell you, the Cartoon Collection just continues to get better and better and better. I, of course, am hugely into the Cartoon Collection, as I am a big fan of the Filmation cartoon. It really is my go-to for Master Universe, although, of course, I love everything Master Universe, but this one really is near and dear to my heart. This particular episode was one which I found a little bit campy, as Luki did a lot of the heavy lifting, but at the end of the day, it's always fun to see one of these, kind of funny little lighthearted episodes, and it really was a wonderful nod to a time gone by where you could literally have characters which are pretty much throwaway characters really joining into the fun and helping to save the world of Etheria. Guys, let me know in the comment section below, what are your thoughts about this amazing artwork presented by Manuel Eduardo Caritas Roy Juarez, who has been posting up some amazing artwork for us, revealing a lot of the packaging art as well as turns for some of the new characters that are coming out in the line. Are you guys going to be picking up Hordak for your very own, as this guy is definitely one not to miss for the Cartoon Collection? And are you guys excited that Imp was actually teased in this backing card art, possibly leading towards a release for Imp in the actual Cartoon Collection? Or are you not really into the Cartoon Collection and you really want to just finish the Master Universe Origins Collection, which only has a few characters left, and then possibly leading in to the Powers of Grayskull line? Let me know those comments in the comment section below, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, guys, please do leave me a like. It really does help me out. Well, guys, the toy news seems to be a little thin as of late, and that's actually no surprise considering how many reveals and surprises were actually showcased in multiple different events throughout the year. I mean, so many different conventions had so many different reveals and drops. It was just freaking crazy. But there's still more news on the indie sphere as well as the customization sphere. As a matter of fact, MOTU continues to inspire so many different artists to make customizations of their own. As a matter of fact, I have a wonderful video coming up about that, which you can take a look at right here when it launches, and I'll see you guys there. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe, and as always, everybody, thank you very much for watching. Good journey! Geek proud, everybody.